Hello everyone and welcome back to PAX and Recreation, and today we continue the Ravnica saga, baby! And we're talking about the Orzhov Syndicate. So, as you can guess, white and black. And the Orzhov Syndicate was part of Gatecrash, or at least this pre-release was part of Gatecrash, because the Orzhov Syndicate has been there since the beginning of Ravnica. Now, what is the Orzhov Syndicate? Well, you know how I say that all guilds have a function in Ravnica? Well, except for the Gruul, maybe. Although technically they fight for nature, so I guess that's a thing. But everyone has like a function, right? Like so far we have covered the law, the army, the spies, the agricultures, Hurdur, the engineers, and this is the mafia, right? Like there is no other way. Like the Orzhov Syndicate is one of the oldest things there, and it was ruled by ghosts pretty much. The leader of them being Karlov, and that's why we have the Karlov Manor, right? And it's like basically you get money from them, and then you have to pay your debts, be it with money or with something else. And sometimes it can be life because they have ghosts in there. They can take everything from you. And the biggest change that was there was that, you know, they were immortal and ghost, and then Kaya, in case you don't know who she is, she's like the planeswalker, that's like ghost assassin. She has like these pink neon daggers or something. Went in there because Nicol Bolas kind of manipulated her and killed all the ghosts, and they were leading the thing, and she became the leader of the Orzhov. And this was the biggest change that the thing was subjected to, since she is very sympathetic of ghosts because she can talk to them as well as kill them. And she was like, you know what, I'm going to release all the souls that are here. And that kind of caused a bunch of wars, internal wars and stuff like that. Then they all bonded together against Nicol Bolas, and she kind of stayed there, although a lot of people inside the Orzhov Syndicate wanted to kill her. She left to help with the new Phyrexia thing, in which I don't think she was Phyrexionized, or was she? I can't remember. But since she was out, she put Kalia? No, sorry. She's Kaya, and then she put Teysa Karlov as the new regent, as she was taking care of that thing. Now, Teysa Karlov is, well, part of the Karlovs, so she's the legitimate heir or something. And basically what she did was a bunch of conspiranoids, so conspiracy and paranoid. Like, she did a bunch of mafia things, and now they are the richest again. So, yes, of the 10 guilds, we have at least 3 that are kind of missing in action. So the Dimir are disappeared, or that's what they want you to believe. The Golgari are dead, or that's what they want you to believe. At least, that was from the Phyrexian invasion, but they can come back from that. And the Gruul left, right? So we haven't seen them again, but they are Gruul. They can be just chilling or something. It's just up to Borborygmos, I guess. And then, so those are kind of disappearing. The others are kind of okay, but the ones that are stronger, and for example, Boros are kind of low numbers, and everyone is kind of screwed by the Phyrexian invasion. But not these guys. These guys have money and power, and they are in the greatest point in their existence yet. And that's why there has been a murder at the Karlov Manor, and that's why we need to figure it out. So, let's see. The Orzhov Syndicate. Nice looking card, by the way. Congratulations on your first step towards a new life within the Orzhov Syndicate. You were no doubt drawn to our guild for its rewards, the promise of wealth, the luxury of thrall servants, and, of course, a chance at continued existence beyond the bounds of death. All of these rewards can indeed be yours. In exchange, we require only your unfailing loyalty, your pious respect for your superiors, and, most of all, the payment, promptly and in full, of all debts you incur to the guild. Do not be troubled by these debts. They are the proof of your membership, the symbol of your value to the guild. Debt is salvation, and soon you will be able to exact debts from others. The Orzhov is a family, an enterprise run by and for the devout. The Syndicate welcomes your allegiance. The Sakarlov, Grand Envoy of the Orzhov Ghost Council. So, basically they are the mafia or a bank. Pretty much they are a bank, right? So they are the bankers of the bank mafia of Ravnica. Then this is the card for them, the Orzhov Syndicate. Welcome to the Syndicate. Acolytes, to ascend through a hierarchy, you must prove your value to the guild. Mark each task as you accomplish it. Your loyalty to the priest of the Syndicate will be rewarded. So when you extort an opponent, say, a little donation to our humble cause, extort an opponent twice in one turn, exile one or more opponent's cards, deal damage with a creature with lifelink, win a match against an opponent from a different guild, high-five a fellow Orzhov member, attend a guild meeting with other Orzhov members, end the game by dealing damage with a multicolor creature spell, cast or destroy a legendary creature, deal damage to an opponent with a key rune, and activate 2 abilities of a guild mage of any guild in the same turn. Choose your guild affiliation, find out magic, continue the battle for your guild. So, amazing. A sticker for Orzhov. I love the stickers because you can actually see the colors of things, because normally they are like monochromatic logos, and it's like, oh, here you go. Total Eclipse of the Heart. A Orzhov die, which is kind of meh, because this is what normal white die look like in pre-releases, but hey, Gatecrash right there. And the theme booster and the 5 boosters from Gatecrash with the 5 guilds represented. Actually, no, they repeated too. That's a shame. Okay, so let's see what's up. Treasury Troll, or Thrall, sorry, for 4, 1 white and 1 black, is a creature troll 4/4, has extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay 1 white or 1 black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. Whenever Treasury Troll attacks, you may return target artifact, creature, or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. 26th of January 2013. So it has is 10 more than 10 years older right now. The Orzhov Guildgate, and says, enter to find wealth, security, and eternal life for just a small price upon front. And Illuminate Primordial is 5 and 2 white, is an avatar, Vigilance. When Illuminate Primordial enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls, and the player gains life equal to its power, 4/7. Viscopa Confessor, Smoke Elemental, Holy Mantle Batman, Basilica's Creature, Purge the Profane, Shadow Alley Denizen, Smite, destroy target blocked creature, Devour Flesh, Kingpin's Pet, Aerial Maneuver, Slate Street Ruffian, Guildscorn Ward, and Millennial Gargoyle, which is me, basically. There you go. So this is the Orzhov starter pack, and I just realized the microphone wasn't recording, so I fixed that. My bad. And now we can continue with better audio, I hope. Orzhov, am I right? So first booster for the oh, okay, that was easy. Scourgewalker, Daring Skyjack, not Skyjack, Frilled Oculus, Shamble Shark, Shattering Blow. Aurelia seems too eager to solve her problems by delivering them to oblivion. Simic Guildgate, Sarichi Tiger, Bomber Core, Court Street Denizen, Wildwood Rebirth, Dinrova Horror, not bad, Dying Wish, Incursion Specialist, and the rare of this pack, Treasury Thrall, which is the same card that we got as the rare, but with a different art. As the promo, sorry, but with a different art. So there is that. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ping, mountain. And if a player has to draw a card, but the keys of the library is empty, that player loses the game. It will be a shame if this unfortunate fate befell anything you happen to play against. Ha ha ha. And Planeswalker for points. Second Boosterino of the Orzhov Syndicate. Well, these are semi-easy to crack. To ninja, actually. Greenside Watcher, Way of the Thief, Thin Street Market, Dutiful Thrall, Psychic Strike, Shattering Blow again, Keymaster Rogue. This one opens the Great Outside Zelzo base. This one is for his Merry Library. This one is for the Invisible Door. No, I've said too much. Nav Squad Commandos, Madcap Skills, Mad Skills, bro, Balustrade Spy, Zamek Guildmage for Zimic, so there you go. Mental Vapors, it has Cipher and Tranquil discards a card. Not bad. Boros Elite, and a rare card that is Lord of the Void. Creature Demon for 4 and 3 black is a 7/7 with flying, and whenever Lord of the Void deals combat damage to a player, exile the top 7 cards of that player's library. Then put that creature put a creature card from among them until battlefield under your control. Not bad. Swamp and a soldier token and booster battle box. So booster number 3. And this one couldn't come peacefully. No, it had to revel itself. Come on. Spire Tracer, Syndic of Tithes. Because Syndicate, right? Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay 1/1. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life. And you gain that much life. Not bad. It's just an excuse for the extort mechanic. Night Watch, Death Cult Rogue, Pit Fight, Prophetic Prism, which is kind of bad, Midnight Recovery, Foundry Street Denizen, Sarichi Tiger, or Sarichi, Boros Guildgate, enter with Merciful Hearts, exit with Battle Cries. Piscopa Guildmage, which is weird because it doesn't sound like Orzhov or all. Sapphire Drake. Sapphire Drakes can communicate over great distances, their calls resonating in the gems fixed in their skulls. Mindeye Drake, so they are friends or something. More drakes. And the rare is a Sacred Foundry. Land Mountain Plains. It's a shockland, people. So it's a Boros shockland. They can give you red or white to your mana pool. A swamp and a ooze token. And the Pro Tour for Gatecrash. The best seat in the house is yours. Not bad. Second to last. Orzhov Gatecrash. God damn it. Structural Collapse. Angelic Edict. Shadow Alley Denizen. Executioner's Swing. Target creature that dealt damage this turn gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. Not bad as a Orzhov counter. Paranoid Delusions from the Mirror. Slade Street Ruffian. Orzhov Guildgate. Not bad. Adaptive Snapjaw. Bomber Core. Midnight Recovery. Agoraphobia, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -5/-0. So you get it, it doesn't get out because it loses attack. 2 and 1 blue, return Agoraphobia to its owner's hand. Burning Tree Emissary, not bad. Cinder Elemental, not bad either. And Angelic Skirmisher for 4 and 2 white. Is a 4/4 angel with flying that says, at the beginning of each combat, choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Creatures you control gain that ability until the end of turn. The very Boros card. An island and extortion and backroom dealings are all in a day's work for the Orzhov Syndicate, where everything has a prize and strings are always attached. Choose your guild at guild.ravnica.com, and Dragon's Maze is coming. Oh, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. And the last booster of the pre-release for the Orzhov Syndicate in Gatecrash. God damn it. Right. Frilled Oculus. Basically what happened with Oculus Rift. Scab Clan Charger. Daring Skyjerk. Mugging. Pretty self-explanatory. Kingpin's Pet. Simic Guildgate. Basilica Guard. Ember Beast. Sky Games. Slate Street Ruffian. Tower Defense. Creatures you control get +0/+5 and gain reach until the end of turn. The Drakes are practice. We may one day need to bring down a Sky Swallower, or maybe even Rakdos himself. Killing Glare. Destroy target creature with power X or less. A casual glance into a dark corner may be your last. Miming Slime, and a Luminate Primordial, which is also the premium card that we got in the Orzhov pack. So not bad, not great, but not bad. A Plains, and the Planeswalker Gideon arrives on Ravnica, seeking aid in his fight on another plane. Once he discovers hostilities brewing between the guilds, he takes immediate action, intervening to ensure that Ravnica's innocents don't get caught in the crossfire. and your Friday night destination is Friday Night Magic. And this was the pre-release for the Orzhov Syndicate. Let me know down below. Are you an Orzhov player yourself? Do you hate them or despise them? Do you play the color combination but you don't really, align with the philosophies of the Orzhov Syndicate? I, for example, like to play a lot of Orzhov stuff because of my time in Shadows of Innistrad with I forgot the name of Planeswalker with not Geralt. What's the name of the vampire? God damn it. I can't remember the name of the Planeswalker. That is a vampire and is from Innistrad. And Sorin, there you go. So because of Sorin, I play a lot of Orzhov stuff, but I don't really align with the Orzhov philosophy that, as they are like, extortions and all that. It's like, whatever. But I guess it makes sense with the color identity and the rolling in Ravnica, which is basically being the bank. So I guess it makes sense. But let me know down below your opinion on that. And don't forget that we have a playlist that I guess is here in the corner with all the other pre-releases of this, our own Return to Ravnica. And as usual, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time on PAX and Recreation. Bye!